So I am joined by Mark now, who is going to tell us a little bit about not one company, but two companies that sort of joined together now, and they're here at PPMA to really showcase their latest technology. So Mark, thanks so much for joining us.
Hi. Hiya.
Brilliant. So let's kick off then. Can you tell us in a little bit more detail about those two separate companies, how you've sort of come together now to bring the latest technologies here to PPMA?
So Cornwell Products has been operational since the end of the Second World War. Back in 1985, one of the companies that we started to work with is called Mariani. And since that time, we've been the only people that represented them in the UK and Ireland. Customers don't really like this idea of there being a middleman or somebody that isn't part of that company. So even though we were kind of one and the same, we decided to join together and create Mariani UK and Ireland so that we could give our customers, or give our relationship the right title, if you like, for representing Mariani in the UK.
Yeah, oh, that's wonderful. So actually, you just made it official, I guess is the way of putting it. Did you find that was a really sort of positive reaction from your customers when they went, "Oh, great, you're right here now"?
Yeah, I think that our existing customers still know us as Cornwell Products and know Mariani's Mariani. They know how we work together and how we supply and work together and deal with the UK market and the Irish market. But for new customers in particular, it's quite a big thing to know that they aren't dealing with somebody that isn't part of a different company. So yeah, it's been really positive for that.
Fantastic. So now we know a little bit about the companies and how you've sort of joined together. Can you, for anyone who perhaps doesn't know you and what it is that you do, can you break that down for us?
So Mariani has a range of end-of-line packaging solutions. So whether it's bottles, cartons, pots for secondary packaging, so that's sleeving, cardboard sleeving, shrink wrapping, case packing, and then into palletization. For palletizing, it doesn't really matter on the product, as long as it's within the speed and dimensions that we have experience. So one of the benefits of Mariani is that we can supply a complete end-of-line solution, so from, if you like, a bottle or a pot through to a palletized product. So that's some added value for our customers.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's much easier to come to one company and have that full solution rather than having to go to ABC. So actually, when people do come to you and looking for that tailored solution, they think, oh, could you possibly do it? It must be a really positive thing that they get from you. Do you find that there's a positive response to that end-to-end solution?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's also important that we're honest with our customers as well. If we can't do it, we're pretty open with people because you get found out pretty quick if it's not your core business. But generally speaking, yeah, customers are looking for more of a turnkey. Sometimes we'll integrate equipment from other customers or other suppliers as well. So whether that's inkjet coders, check weighers or metal detectors. We're doing some work with the flow wrapping company at the moment as well to integrate that into our global project. So, and typically we've found now that if you go back maybe 5 or 6 years, we'd be looking at machine projects or 1 or 2 machines, maybe 500,000 or 600,000 euros. Today at the show, we've been talking about projects with customers over 4 million euros, so for complete end-of-line solutions. So the market wants more supply from one supplier, and Mariani, UK and Ireland can do that.
I mean, that's amazing. I mean, that growth is just fantastic. Those numbers speak for themselves, I think. So are you seeing then from your customers at the moment, I know we've come through a bit of a hard time, obviously we've got cost of living, there's lots of challenges that are facing us. Is there anything sort of specific that you're seeing from your customers which they are really looking for a solution for?
That's a good question. I think that customers now are looking to have marginally slower lines but more flexible, which there's still that room in the market for suppliers to run hard and fast for a long time on one product. But now customers and the market means that our customers are having to produce lots of different types of products on the same lines. So one of the benefits that we have is that we have very flexible machines. To be frankly speaking, if you're looking to produce one product with no changeovers, there are other companies that are very good at that. If you're looking for something a little bit more complex with different formats, a bit more challenging, then the market kind of is lending itself quite well to us at the moment in that respect.
Yeah, brilliant. I think that's really refreshing also to hear, like you said, that it's that honesty. Like you say, there are other companies that do other things and they would be better at doing that, whereas what you do, you really are the experts in it, and it's great to see that. So we are here at PPMA. It's been a really busy day so far. How are you finding it?
Yeah, good. I mean, it was definitely busier this morning, but I wouldn't say that the quality's got worse through the day. So We've seen quite a few people, but the level of quality of the leads that we've got has been pretty good so far, so we're quite happy.
And why is it important then that you're here?
Honestly, it saves me running around the country trying to find loads of leads when I can get them in a few days here. So PPMA is part of our strategy. So we come here for 3 days every year. I know you spoke to Salim from Foire, who we're here with as well, who sort of go together with our turnkey supply for our customers. And those 3 days are an important part of our strategy where we get the majority of our leads in that time so that we can spend more time talking to customers on meaningful projects instead of kind of driving around and hoping for the best.
As much as we enjoy being stuck on the M6, it's much better to be able to actually help our customers, right?
Absolutely.
Amazing. So if you want to come down and have a chat, feel free to do it with Mark and the whole team and find out a little bit more about what they do. But thank you so much for chatting to us. Thank you.
Thank you.